What's up, everybody on YouTube? It's your boy, the Metaphys XLR8, back at it with the 100 Days of Yugioh. And every day, 100 days, we duel with a different deck every day. Today, everybody, we're taking another look at Melffys, which is that adorable little bunch of critters that like to bounce themselves right out of the hand onto the field and then back into your hand in order to use their effects. So, we got this deck here. And normally I don't do the same deck, multiple times, for the 100 days. But this one is a special case, because this deck was actually donated by Mr. Melffy Rabby, who painstakingly made another Melffy deck for us. So big thanks to him. And we're going to take this deck out into good old Yugioh Pro. We're going to show it off, all the combos and all the wombos. And we're going to have such good fun time with it. So enough talk. Let's go right into the action. Alrighty, our first opponent is a guy called 667. He's all 6s and 7s, implying he's a crazy person. And we're going second. Not always a good thing, but we have options for both first and second with this deck. So, depending on what this is, could be good, could be bad. Could just be good old Dragoon. Everyone's favorite card in the world. Okay, it's just Dragoon. It's just Dragoon. Alright. We'll live with it. Alright, let's go ahead and start with the Fractal Combo. We're going to ditch Fractal in order to start ditching all of our monsters. We're going to ditch Tri-brigade Kit. Tri-brigade Kit goes off and dumps our Nerval. And he only seems to have the one negate, or at least the only negate he has to affect things in the graveyard. Because if he had like a call by the grave, then he really wanted to stop this, he would have by now. So, in theory, we are good. So we're going to go ahead and activate Obedience Schooled, trying to bait out this Dragoon. This thing says, if I have no monsters, I can summon 3 beasts with different names, but he will negate that. Sad but true, but we'll have to do. And we're going to play Melffy Hide and Seek. This continuous spell, it lets me protect my beasts from card effect destruction once per turn. Karis, I can discard one of my monsters. I'm going to ditch my other Fractal because I don't need it. And we're going to hope that he... Well, actually, if he negates this, it's fine because I have another Karis to normal summon. It's all good. See, I can just normal summon this, my dude. I can just normal summon it. And I'm going to activate my effect. I'm going to banish 4 cards to summon a Link 4 monster. And that's what Tri-brigades do. They link out of the grave. And we'll hope that will work, because if it does, I can summon Shrike, who can non-target banish a card on the field. Boom Makachu. No Dragoon for you. Alright, this guy, he thought his little Dragoon would be enough to stop us. Not quite. Not quite. Although I kind of wish this was Puppy Dog and not Cat, though, because if this was Dog, I could do some fancy shenanigans with my Shrike. As it stands, it's all good. I'll make Furjeet, but I'm not going to make Furjeet right now. But instead, during the end phase, my cat will come out, and my opponent surrenders. Well, this is why people need to stop just running Dragoon. They really do. Dragoon is not making people better at this game. It's making them worse. It really is. So, that's the idea of this. That's the Tri-brigade part. We didn't get to see the Melffys as much, but they're there. They have some nice combination with Shrike. Well, at least Puppy does. Cat, not as much, but the Puppy Dog does too. So, let's go ahead and do Duel Number Two. Find a better opponent. This guy was just like, he was just some, like, scrub or something. And let's go ahead and see what other combos we can get going off today. Alrighty, secondary opponent. Let's see what we get around this time. I'd like to see some more. Okay, there's some Melffy action. That is Melffy action. Let me think about this. I got Obedient Schooled. It's a nasty little spell card. No monsters. We can summon it 3 beasts with different names from the deck. Let's see. I'm going to get Kit. And I'm going to get a copy of... I'm going to get my Harpy Squadron. And let me think. Who do I kind of want to leave the cats and the dogs. So I'm going to get... There's a lot of different guys I want to leave in there. I'm going to get Talentosa. You know, Talentosa, he's nice when you can summon him with your doggo. But otherwise, he's better off being used for Obedience Schooled. And I could summon more beasts using my Rescue Cat. I'm gonna hold off on that for just a quick second. First, I'm going to make Melffy of the Forest. I'm locked into beasts thanks to Obedience Schooled, so this is a nice little monster. I can just summon this thing out, and then once per turn, detach material, like Kit, And then I can add a Melffy card. I'm going to get Doggo. Get Doggo, and this will set off Kit. That way we can go for a partial going at our Tri-brigade combo. Just ditching Nerval, and then we get to add our Karis. And I could summon Karis now, but it wouldn't really do me any good, considering I can only summon beast monsters. So we're not going to do that yet. Instead, we're going to go for Rescue Cat and make more monsters. We're going to summon, we'll summon a cat, and we'll summon, I need to leave this Kalantosa alone. We're just going to summon our other Karis. And we're going to hope we don't need our other Karis. Alrighty, let's go for one more Exchange monster. We're going to make Excited Melffys. That way we don't lose any of our monsters. Basically what this thing does, if our, during our opponent's turn, I can target my Melffy, I can bounce him to the extra deck, and then summon monsters from the grave equal to the number of materials that were on him. So basically I can bounce this and summon 3 beasts, including the I can summon the Kalantosa, basically. It's a nice thing. So, let me think about this. I could play Disciple of Nadir and get my trap card. Do I need to do that? Let's see. I can't special summon Ecclesia, so no, I don't need to do that. That'll be later. For now, though, Pupper Dog comes out. We'll put him over here. And we'll be good. We will be all good in the hood. You know, my Melffy of the Forest, I got that. If my Melffy bounces, and he still has a monster for whatever reason, I can target that monster, its effects are negated while it's on the field. And it can't attack. Nice little effect there. So, terraforming into Madolche. That could be problematic, because Madolches are what you would call a OTK deck. They're what you'd call an OTK bunch. It's kind of their shtick. I mean, I've got Caught by the Grave. I've got my Melffys. Hoot Cake. Okay. Let me think about this. Yeah. Might as well. I'm just gonna bounce my Puppy Dog and summon Kalantosa. I'll summon Kalantosa, and Kalantosa's gonna go off. I'm gonna destroy his Hoot Cake. I could just negate its effects, but I'll do that later. I'll do that with if I need it. Do it if I need it. So Madolche Hoot Cake goes back to the deck, as all Madolches do. And my opponent doesn't have anything else. Very good. So let's go ahead and use Excited Melffy's effect. We'll bounce Melffy. And then I can summon 3 monsters. I'm going to summon Karis, Cat, and Kalantosa. Because Kalantosa is not a once per turn effect, and it targets any kind of card. I'm going to summon all these, and Kalantosa will pop one of his face downs. Thank you, Kalantosa. Ooh, I hit them Promenade. That's good. That is good. Alright, what do I have in the graveyard? I have 3 in the grave. I could use another. I could also use... that is a tempting offer. Let me think. Axis Code Talker. That sounds like a plan. First, though, I'm going to use Melffy of the Forest. I am going to get... I've used my Kalantosas. I'm going to get Melffy Hide and Seek to protect my beasts from card effects and to recover beasts. That's what I'm going to do. So I'll play Melffy Hide and Seek. Yes, this will work perfect. This will work perfectly. What we're going to do, use these 2 Kalantosas, make Masquerena. How many beasts do I have in the graveyard now? 1, 2, and 3. So what we're going to do is use Melffy Hide and Seek. Going to put Kalantosa and our Rescue Cat and our Hoppier Squadron back in the deck. They have to have different names. We'll put them back, draw another card. Hey, another Nadir Servant. Cool. So now, let us make... Let's see, 2 beasts and or beasts. Yes. Because I need more attributes. So we're going to use these 2. Make Farjit. And then we're going to go ahead and make Axis Code Talker. Actually, hold on. Before I do that... I'm actually going to summon Unicorn first. That way I can bounce whatever this is. I don't trust it. Does it look like I trust whatever he's got? I don't trust it at all. And so that's going to also activate Farjit, where I draw 1 and put a card on the bottom of the deck. Like my other Nadir Servant. Alrighty, very good. So now what we're going to finally go is for Access Code Talker. Because he's a big beefy dude, my opponent can't respond to his effects, so I'm going to go ahead and target my Unicorn. Because he's the big boy, and he will gain 3 stack of attack points. Alrighty. That's just a thing that's just a thing little Melffys can do. It's just a thing that little Melfs can do. So what we're going to go ahead and do... how many beasts do I have in the graveyard? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5... Okay, perfect. When a normal summon Arcaris and activate his effect, I'm going to banish 4 cards. And unless my math is off, this ought to be game. Because I'm going to summon Shrike. Not going to activate his effect, because that would be dumb. And we're going to go for broke. And there's an OTK... The irony. We're up against an OTK deck, and we OTK to them. It's crazy. Just a little bit of Calanthos is all it took to OTK the Madolche. So, that's what happens when this deck goes all the way off. That's when everything goes together. It was Tri-brigades plus Melffys equals big old Access Code Talker. So, there's a nice second duel. I enjoyed it. I mean, we didn't get to see Madolches do things, but if we had, we would have lost. Because that's what Madolches do to you. Alright, so let's go ahead, duel number 3. And see if we can go perfect score today. I think we can do it. Alrighty, the third opponent, the fighting third. Let's see what we get this time. Well, I do have my Tri-brigade, so that's something. I do have my Tri-brigade. Again, where's my doggo? He was there before. Now he's gone. I'm just going to go ahead and do the Fractal Combo, I suppose. And we'll see what our opponent... He has nothing to respond to this, so that's a good sign. I also have my one-off red Reboot. Basically, this is a nice card if my opponent's playing like a bunch of trap cards. Like if we're up against like Paleo Frogs, for example. You know, my opponent sets a whole bunch of stuff. I try to do something. And then, you know, they activate a trap card. I can pay half my life points, play this from the hand, negate it. And they can't play traps the rest of the turn. It's a really nasty thing. It's a really nasty card indeed. So we'll summon Karis. And since I don't really need to summon Shrike right now, I could. But I'm gonna save him for later. I'm just gonna go ahead and use 2 of these. I'm gonna use my Beast and my Winged Beast and my Beastie Warrior. Keep the Beast. And let's go for the Ancient Warrior link. This just allow me to bounce stuff. We'll set Red Reboot, just in case. And this is turn 1, so I'm not allowed to battle. I was thinking I'm gonna battle now, but nope. Nope. Nope, it's fine. Cat. Get the cat. Cat'll bounce. That'll get me Doggo or whatever beast I might need, depending on what this is. We should be good. The only thing I worry about... Alright, what is this? That is a Channeler. I'll go ahead and bounce and add myself... I'm going to add myself an Alpha, just in case. Just in case. And what is it? This is a Harpy Channeler. Discard a Harpy. And then summon a Harpy from the deck. Yeah, that's the start 'em up for the Harpy archetype, if ever there was one. Alright, so this is some version of Harpy ladies. That could be tricky. Because not only do they have, like, Harpy's Feather Dust, but they also have Harpy's Feather Storm to lock me out of monster effects for a whole turn. That could be bad. If he has the Harpy's Feather Storm, that would be very, very bad. And unfortunately, this deck does not run Griffin Wing. Unfortunate. So I can't stop Harpy's Feather Duster if he tries to do it. So my opponent, he's thinking. He's thinking. He knows that I have my bounce. He knows that. He doesn't know I have Ash Blossom, though. He doesn't know that Ash Blossom is waiting in the wing, waiting to clip the wings. He's thinking real hard as to what he's going to do. Okay, so we will use Harpy Channeler. Ditching Harpist. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and negate that, because, like I said, I don't want him to just willy-nilly summon Harpies. Although, during the end phase, he will add a Harpy regardless of what I do. Alluring Mirror Split. Harpy is destroyed. Summon Harpy from the deck with different name. Okay. Interesting. Little bit of float, I see. Just a wee bit of floaty. Luckily, I can just, like, you know, bounce my red, or send my red Reboot to the grave. I don't think I'm gonna need my traps. I don't think so. And I'm just gonna, let's see. Target to face a card, return to the hand. I'm gonna bounce his Luring Mirror Split. That way this'll die. Because he was planning to destroy himself, but this'll work. This'll work just fine. Oh, you got a hand trap of some form. I didn't think so. I was about to say, did Harpies get a hand trap? I don't think they did. It would be interesting if they had one. I mean, Dark Honest, regular Honest. Where's Wind Honest? Where's Earth Honest? It would be a weird format if there was an Honest for every attribute. It would be very... People would be paranoid. People would be so paranoid if there was an Honest for every attribute. That would be nuts. And he's got a barrier statue. How original. I see. Alrighty, so he's playing that. Let me think about this. Thinking. Let me think. I got Nadir's Servant. I can't summon from the extra deck the same turn. So what I'm gonna do, activate Karis's effect. Banish these two. No, not yet. We're gonna go for Ferjit. Just have a little bit of extra damage on board. And then we're gonna activate Nadir's Servant. I'm gonna ditch a card from the extra deck, being Natis. Oh wait, doesn't this do something when it's destroyed? This card's destroyed. Target Harpy in the grave, summon. Okay, that's not a problem. I mean, it's not a thing I'd like to do, because I know he wants his stuff back. And this will let him recycle his Harpist. But shouldn't be an issue. I hope. Should not be an issue. And let's see. This card's Link Summon, add an Ancient Warrior, send a card, hand or field. No. I'm good. I'm gonna go ahead and special summon my Ecclesia. Summon this thing from my hand if there's a special summon monster from extra deck on board. And then I can search my trap card. I can search my Interrupting Dogmatica Punishment. Alrighty, so now we're gonna go ahead and set that. And let's see, let me think about this. I could bounce that. Do I want to? Tempting. I kind of have to bounce it to get rid of it. Alright, let's just bounce it to get rid of it. Let's get rid of Karis. He's done his job. He's done his job, and we'll put him out to pasture. Alright. Let's attack him with everything we got. It's a little touch and go right at the moment, because he's got his Channeler. He's got... Well, he doesn't have Channeler no more, but he does have his Harpist. I do need to worry about that a little bit. Luckily, Ecclesia can't be destroyed by anything summoned from the extra deck. So if he makes some big extra deck honking thing and attacks this, it won't work. I doubt he'll do that, but you never know. Alrighty, let's go ahead and end the phase. And if you wonder why I didn't link these off, basically you can't. Because of Nadir's Servant, you can't summon from the extra deck. It's a thing. Same thing with Dogmatic Punishment. I still call them Dragmas every once in a while. Dang old Dragmas. Alright, let's go ahead and use Cat. We'll bounce the Cat. Add the Dog. Add the Pupper. Yeah, he's got that Chandler. He's gonna do his usual stuff. And, you know, I'm actually gonna allow the Chandler to go off this time. I'm curious as to what he's gonna summon. We'll see what he summons, and then we'll decide whether we pop it or whatever. Harpy Dancer. Interesting. And then he can target a wind you control, turn to the hand, normal summon a wind monster. Okay. And let's see. Return to the hand, then you can summon it. Let's see. Okay. You know what? That's fine. You know, we've already interrupted this guy enough. Let's give him a chance. Let's give him a chance. Perfumer. Spell trap that lists the Harpy Lady Sisters, okay? So probably going into his Elegant Egotist. That'll let him summon another Harpy. I think he's trying to make like his Phantasmal Dragon. Which would be an issue, because, you know, I can't attack it or affect it with cards. But I should, in theory, be okay, because I'll interrupt him at some point. I shall interrupt him right now. Okay, let's go ahead and hit... Does it really matter? Let's see. Control level 5 higher Harpy. No. No. I'm gonna hit this one. It's got more attack points. And so what we're gonna do, we're gonna have to ditch a monster we normally wouldn't get rid of. Let's get rid of a Downward Magician. You rarely make Downward Magician here. It's mostly just another target for punishment. And so that'll interrupt that. So regardless of what he makes next, I can use my double Dragon Lord to get rid of it. I'll probably, you know, get rid of Cat, depending on what it is. Scratch Clash. Scratch Clash. Spell Traps activated. Yep, I don't want him to be able to do that. So we're going to get rid of Cat. Sorry, Cat. I'll see you later. I'll see you later. I have to bounce the Synchro. Because this guy might have Phalanx Pike, and Phalanx Pike in Harpies is nasty. But my opponent surrendered. Oh, okay, okay. He had nothing left. Okay. Whew. I was worried about Phalanx Pike there for a second. Alrighty. There's a good third duel. And you know what? Let's go for one more. You know, we've shown off most of what this deck can do, what it's supposed to do. There's a couple other little extra deck things, but, you know, let's go for one more duel, just for the fun of it. Alrighty, our fourth and final opponent's up against Goat Man. He's going Goat. I don't know what that means, but it sounds terrifying. Hey, Puppy Dog's here already. Sweet. Alrighty, this is actually not a bad hand at all. I like this hand. Like it a lot. So let's go ahead and do the Fractal. And he has no way of interrupting this. That's good. I'm always happy to know when he can't interrupt the Tri-brigade. I mean, I have my Call by the Grave anyway. Even if he had Ash Blossom, it wouldn't work. So we're just going to get all this stuff. I'm going to activate Obedience Skuld. Let's see. Harpy, Calantosa, and a Cat. We'll summon these three. And then my opponent will know that we mean business. When you have attack numbers like these, your opponent knows that you mean business. So, let's see here. Difficult decision-making time. There's a lot of things I could do. Mock the Beast Boys. So, alright, let's make Melffy the Forest. Let's make Melffy the Forest. We'll get that up there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah. So what we're going to do, activate Melffy the Forest, ditching Calantosa. This way we can get our Hide and Seek. Hide und Seek. And then we're going to activate that. We're going to make Farjeet. Yes. We'll make Farjeet. That way we have more stuff in the graveyard. And then we're going to go ahead and activate our Hide and Seek. Get back Calantosa. Get back Harpy. Get back Cat. Put those three back. Draw another card. And yeah, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, that's still just barely enough. So, since Calantosa doesn't do Jack in the hand, I'm going to go ahead and discard him. Go for Karis. And then... Alright, I can't make Shrike because he is not a beast monster. Sadness. Okay, not a problem. I still have my other monsters. It's all good. We're just going to go ahead and summon some Melffys. We'll summon a Puppy Dog. We'll summon a Cat. It's all good. Fluff time. Enjoy the fluff. And this lady with gun. It's just a lady with gun. That's what she is. She's got a gun. It's just the gun. Okay, we're up against Metaphys. Banish the Metaphys, draw a card. And then my monsters all get small. Luckily, my monsters don't care about their attacks too much. What does this do? No. I can help it. Not if I can help it, young man. I mean, my monsters are losing their attack points. But it's fine. You know, I mean, he summons his Ragnarok. I'll just bounce these. I'll summon a Calantosa. All's good. You know, he was trying to lock my graveyard. I don't appreciate that. There's Ragnarok, exactly as I figured he would be. So we're going to go Puppy, and then we're going to go Cat. That way we block any Ash Blossoms. So let's go ahead and add... Let's add a Karis. I have a feeling I would like a Karis. And then we'll also get Kalantoza. And he's going to banish some stuff. Can't stop him from doing that. But Kalantoza's going to stop some things. I'm going to be like stopping Ragnarok. I stopped the end of the world. That's how powerful Kalantoza is. You know, I never get over the fact that Kalantoza looks so much like Shaman. Like from Pokemon. There's some shared lore there. There is some shared lore there somewhere. I don't know what it is, but it exists. Nemesis. Nemesis. I think. And he can add a Nemesis monster. Any Nemesis monster he desires, in fact. But he's not going to do that. He's just going to kill Farjeet for some reason. I mean, that's fine by me. I don't really care, man. Difficult. Difficult. I mean, Karis is still alive, but I'm still going to leave Karis there. Because I have a feeling he might try to get rid of Karis somehow. And go for Ash Blossom. Thanks for that draw, by the way, my dude. Thanks for the draw. I really appreciate it. Alright, Obedient School didn't need that. Let me think about this. He does have that stupid decoy dragon. That I need to be worried about. Because it's an obnoxious card. Let's see. When your monster's targeted for an attack, target a Metaphys that's banished from the grave. Ah, see? This is why we kept the Karis. Is exactly because of this. Alrighty. So I could recover cards, but that would be a bad idea. And let me think about this. He still has all of his... Let's see, what's this do? Banish a Metaphys from the deck except for itself. So I kind of need to kill this in battle. Alright. Not a problem. How many beasts are in the grave right now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, that's enough. That should be plenty. So let's go for Karis. Banish 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll summon out our Shrike. And then Shrike will go off. And I don't want to banish this, because obviously that's what he wants me to do. And we're going to banish Ace of Metaphys. Because I'd rather kill this thing in battle. So let's do exactly that, and get rid of his Daedalus. Huzzah. Now you're in the graveyard, where you don't want to be. Very good. Alrighty, and I don't have enough for that. I'm going to set this to spook him. End phase, go for Puppy Dog. Just go for Puppy. If he tries to go for that Ragnarok, no. Although, again, he's got that obnoxious what's-it-faced. That's the only thing I need to worry about is this decoy dragon. The only way for me to really get rid of it is to, like, you know, banish it during my turn by special summoning a monster. But I have this puppy in the wrong spot. Alright, so he's gonna go for Corridor. I'm gonna go ahead and use Puppy. Puppy. Oh no, all my Kalantosas are dead. Okay, this is not a problem. I'm gonna go for Hotbeard Squadron. This Hotbeard Squadron actually allows me to... Oh, my opponent surrenders. Okay, well that's annoying, but at the same time, it was pretty much what was going to happen was Shrike was going to banish a card, and then I can synchro using my Hotbeard Squadron during my opponent's turn. So it kind of made the Herald and negated his stuff. So, I'm going to call that a win. He surrendered. He clearly thought he was going to lose, therefore, we won. So, let's go for the end screen. Alrighty, Melffy's 2.0. We actually got 4 wins today. It was nice duels, you know, a lot of varied decks. I didn't see any beasts. I keep seeing those everywhere. Keep seeing Stardust everywhere. I didn't see them, so it was nice. We got to see a lot of interesting decks, and we got to see pretty much everything this deck can do. I didn't summon Zeus. That's it. That's literally the only thing I didn't summon. You can summon Zeus. On and Sendayu. We didn't see Sendayu for once. That's kind of weird, actually. It's kind of weird. But regardless, I hope you guys enjoyed seeing this deck. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe if you feel like doing so. Because we're trying to get to that 300 subscriber mark sometime in the future. And let's see, what's next on the list? Next is the Valentine's Day special, which I am not telling you what it is because it's a surprise, okay? So, your boy Memphis will see you guys again next time. He's signing off now. See you next time.